Could you speak on what high intensity effort actually means and how you personally know when you went hard enough on a high intensity day? There's two forms of intensity, right? Mathematical intensity and then relative intensity. Mathematical intensity is just emotionless math, just the numbers. Force times distance over time, period, end of story. Relative intensity is the human experience. How hard you push. What's your rate of perceived exertion? How did that feel? If on both of those efforts you sent it, and you know when you send it, and you know when you hold back a bit, and you know when you have a little bit left in the tank, right? We all know that. I should also say high intensity does not necessarily mean maximal intensity. I think we have to clarify that as well. High intensity does not just mean 100%. And if it was 99% effort, well, that wasn't high intensity. So high intensity does not necessarily have to mean maximal intensity. And again, this is not exactly how it goes, okay? But if we're just going to oversimplify things, because every now and then, even though it's not scientifically accurate, it's helpful just to prove a point, okay? And you had low, moderate, and high intensity on a spectrum, 0 to 100. And they were in thirds. And low was, you know, 0 to 33. Moderate intensity is 34% to 66%. And then a high intensity effort is 67 to 100%. Like, you've got a range in there where you're working really hard. You're pushing yourself. You're keeping yourself uncomfortable, like, no doubt about it. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're operating 100%. So, that's another way that you could think about it. You're working, you're trying, you're well outside your comfort zone, you're pushing yourself. That's a high intensity day. It doesn't have to be maximal.